So I genuinely have no idea how to start an intro for this game. But intro aside, I feel like there's something I didn't talk about in this video that I need to talk about. I'm gonna do it right now at the start of the video. This society, for some reason in this game, there is established monsters and humans, and they live in a city, and it's like there's a giant portion of the city that is just all monsters. And it's not like light monsters like humans would pass them up, not no Tokyo bullshit where it's like, oh, you know, you look normal. No, it's like giant praying mantises waltzing around the fucking city, giant owl people that are like it's full-on monsters, and they have like no police force or anything. It literally reads as if like there's humans on the regular getting abducted and killed and eaten by the monsters consistently, and there's just no human police force about it. And then the humans also, our main dude comes into this city and he doesn't think monsters are real. He lives in a world, actively lives in a world where he views monsters as like a fairy tale thing, and then moves to a city with a high, dense population of monsters. What the fuck is going on in this world? The world's not the focus of the narrative for the most part, but like what the hell is going on in this world? But all right, that's my rant. We're gonna get into the video. This is long. It's a visual novel. It's a lot of reading. Sorry for such a dry cut intro. Oh Lord, yo, the piano is tough. What a strong thing to open with. Wow. Okay. Menu music is up. Well, all right, y'all. Welcome to Koko. This one was a recommendation, so shout out to you. And it is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you. If you do or do not have someone to celebrate with, hope you have a good one nonetheless. And yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of endings to this, multiple endings. Will I do them? I don't know. It depends on how satisfied I will be with the ending we get. The video I did yesterday and this one are both visual novels, so look at me, sailing to new horizons, challenging my mortal enemy reading. Let's get right on in. Now, another thing I have noticed about this game or seen is the itch page that it is from. People are glazing this. People really like this and other works from the same creator. They think that this shit is peak writing, so I'm excited to see this. Strange and fantastic creatures have always appeared in our history books, but were such stories true? Loosely. Not really, though. I have always grown up in a small town quite far from any civilized redoubt. You know, technology wasn't very abundant, and we filled our imagination with stories of the people who came from the city. I never got to see any of those creatures listed in books and stories. I grew up, and together with the other children of my small town, we left. We left the place to look for a better life beyond the old horizon. I never gave importance to the subject of those who are semi-human. Are we gonna get into like mixed fucking species conflict in this? What the fuck? Despite occasional news of a murder or incident, the village where I grew up was always quite safe. Dude, this is a step up in writing already. Just like the grammar and everything is on point. For my part, I opted for a life in the nearest city. An acquaintance did me the favor of finding me an accommodation in that city, so I would not have to bother myself with so many tedious things. Dude, low-key, that situation they were describing in the small village, I don't know why. Dude, I was literally Hotel Transylvania. You can't tell me it isn't. This character we're playing as, they're actually a giant slime person. And I'm willing to bet all of y'all's souls on this simple fact. This is probably true. Anyways, just go find my new home and unpack my belongings. But typical of a clueless novice, I ended up getting lost in the streets. The sun began to set, and unluckily for me, before I knew it, I was in one of those neighborhoods that were called unfit for humans. Neighborhoods not fit for humans, just like it sounds. As far as I knew, they were places exclusively for Oh, okay, so are we doing like a, what do they mean by that? Okay, are we doing like a commentary on things right now? I'm gonna not look that far into it, but you know, the option for that to go that way is there. Anyways, places exclusively for monsters. Many times people who ended up in those places, according to what was said, did not return. Okay, so this world does have monsters in it, like not human people. Got it. We're going the fucking cross species conflict route. Hey, but those people of the other species, man, they could get freaky. I know they can. Perhaps they were the kind of places where criminals were sent as food to keep both sides of the society happy, no? While it is true that many of these creatures are civilized and try to behave like us, many others are not. And there I was. Okay, I like the music in the back so far. I'm glad they had music in here. I don't have to go in and add shit and post. I entered the streets totally tense after seeing so many different and disturbing shapes to my inexperienced eyes. That's right, we are quite the country bumpkin in this situation. Curious glances and whispering were evident, but everyone kept their distance. I decided to cut through a small tunnel when I was startled by a squeaky, yet deep voice. A fucking mouse creature is like, oh God. That is, okay, so yeah, I know I was like, yeah, there's animals, okay, we've established that, but now we have physical proof that this is it. This a full-on owl. Loki, it got the ghoul eyes too. That'd be sick if these were like ghouls and they actually were eating up on people.
Yeah, you are. Are you new here? Here? What are you doing at this hour in a place like this?
Why does he have real-time delay and echo? What? Seichi, what appeared to be an owl man emerged from the darkness. Inside of me, I thought I was going to end up like one of those people who disappear on these streets, and I obviously got into a sea of nerves.
Are you lost? Are you coming alone?
I came to visit, and I was looking for someone. My little lie didn't seem to satiate the curiosity of that man. I mean, I don't know, man. He's pretty chill. I want to see him do a full 360, because I'm pretty sure that's the shit that owls be doing, bro. Their heads like pivot all the way around. I'm trying to see him do some spins and hear some like casino, like fucking slot machine noises. Like ding, ding, ding. I want to see him spit out a little gold coin at me. He's like, here for the bus. Where are you heading? He's like super friendly out of nowhere. I tried to express myself calmly so as not to seem like easy prey.
Don't worry, boy. I'll help you. Come.
Whoa. Oh, but yeah, come back. You know, when I read it and said it, it just, you know, it sounded a little different in my ears. No, I was just leaving. Thank you.
No. Come with me. I can't let you go.
The creature grabbed my arm as he tried to make me follow him to a place further away from the light. I panicked slightly. Oh, we're so fucked. It's over. We're dead. I panicked slightly when, let go of the boy. He's with me. Who the fuck is that? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is up with her hand? Holy shit. That's, I am not with you. You know what? She's saving me from the owl, though, so we'll rock out with that. Right at the exit of the tunnel, a figure appeared that at first glance seemed human, a woman. But when my vision settled down, I was able to notice a disturbing detail that broke with the merely... I'm having a stroke. That broke with the merely human tune. The woman's fingers were extremely long and thin. They weren't fingers, no claws either. It looked like a mixture of both, as if they were a set of dry branches. Was she like a tree? Oh, fuck no, dude. She's gonna drink me up like fucking water. She's gonna stick them shits into my arms and suck me down dry. Pause. Didn't you hear me? He comes with me. Come here, honey. Oh, no. She got the honey on there, too. I can't resist that.
I see. It's you, Koko.
Name drop of the game. Oh, my God.
In that case, there is no choice but to look for something other than to put in my stomach.
Oh, so it really was trying to eat me. Okay, never mind. We're in Coco's dead. Big ups to her. That being, half owl, let go of me and walked away as if he had completely lost interest in me. This is concerning. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. This is very much like their hunting grounds, the way that this has been established. She the big dog. She like the Pride Rock alpha type shit. And she scared the owl off. She said, "No, this is my shit right here. That food you got looked just like my size. Let me take that." So we gotta get the fuck out of here. As far as I'm concerned, I'm bouncing. Wait, stomach? Come here, young man. Don't just stand there, or someone else other than me might be interested in you. I approached her almost as if I were ship searching for a lighthouse in the night. Alright, well, we're gonna bank on her taking care of us. The fit's tough, I fuck with it. Well, what is a human doing in the neighborhood of these beasts? I've just come to the city for the first time and, well, I got lost looking for my flat. You could tell me how to get out of here. Do you know this address? Oh, hell no, we just told her where we live. We sold. I would have been like, oh, no, I would have made up a random address, like a few numbers different and been like, oh, I hope this is close enough. You know, I'm reading too much into it. She seemed nice. She could help us, hopefully. From my pocket, I took out a piece of paper with the address written on it. Innocent me hoping she would help me. Oh, you're pretty rude to someone who just saved your skin, didn't you think? Oh, yeah, I didn't really say thank you yet, did we? You're right. Excuse me. Well, what's your name, boy? I am Seichi. I come from a town that is in the mountains. That owl called you Koko, right? Nice to meet you, Seichi. And yes, my name is Koko. But I'm afraid you won't be able to get out of here, at least not today. Have you seen what time it is? When night falls, that's when we, monsters, are most active. Oh, what the fuck, she hiding her face? She's like, I got two sides to me. Normal and real. You're pretty innocent. I don't like the way she laughing there, what? I didn't know what the woman's intentions were, although she had an intimidating aura. Aura! She seemed to be quite friendly. So, perhaps you could accompany me to the safest place, or the exit? Obviously I can pay you and... No, suddenly her refusal hit the atmosphere hard. I can't go with you today. I couldn't make sure you'd get out of here in one piece. What are my options otherwise? Dying in any corner? Don't be pessimistic, dear. I'll help you. My house is next door. You can stay there tonight, and tomorrow I could do you the favor of accompanying you. Your house, but I... Before I could finish the sentence, I heard footsteps nearby, roars about to enter the tunnel. Yeah, I heard that faint growl. I am not fucking with that. I think we take our shot with Koko. But is it far away? No, dear. It's near. Shall we go? That thing behind you doesn't seem to be in a very good... Oh my god, he's literally behind me. He's behind me with 2 tanks of Galaxy Gate. He behind me. Damn, Koko. That boy look good. That boy look mighty fine. Nah, this is what I imagine the creatures are like. I imagine they're like the fucking Meat Canyon Wabbit season. I imagine they pull up behind me and they're like, you look like a double-wide surprise. Like the way that they're hunting here. I'd be interested to see more of the... I hope they show us more of the creatures here. I think it's going to be more focused on Koko, but I'd love to see more of the creatures. I like the little owl creature we got to see. Sure, please. Alright, pulling up to the lady crib. Let's work. Koko hid her elongated fingers a little and took my hand. Took my hand. Yeah, that shit's hers now. They're big ass Michael Jordan hands. I don't got no fucking... I can't hold none of that. We walked for a couple of minutes until we stopped in front of a door and entered. She like, this ain't my place. This is a random house. I got lost. Imagine. Make yourself at home. Despite where I was, this room seems quite cozy and normal. Are you afraid? Fuck yeah, I am. Come on, lock in. Afraid? I gave a little bounce of my own when her voice broke the silence. Yes, fear. You look scared. Not at all. Do you know that we can smell fear and lies? Oh, no, that's Cap. She can't do that. Don't give in. Yeah, it's a joke, my dear. Yes, you are really innocent. I'm really not liking how she keeps saying I'm innocent. She like, I like I'm innocent. Is this your first time seeing our kind? Weren't there more like us where you used to live? No. When I was a child, I heard some little anecdote, but I never thought that... I don't know. Don't worry. I can imagine what you mean. Sometimes we surprise each other. Although, sometimes the monsters are not us. Koko's words seemed to have a painful story behind them, so I tried to avoid asking more questions than I should have. So, are you hungry, Seichi? Well, yes, after walking all day, I have an empty stomach. Fine. Leave that to me. I'll prepare something for you. Oh, no need to bother you. Before I could finish the sentence, Koko turned around and started pulling out junk from the cupboards. Junk? Thanks. While Koko was busy in the kitchen, I took a moment to take a closer look at my surroundings. This house seems quite neat and clean. It doesn't look like a place where a non-human being lives. Well, comparing Koko to that owl from before would be a bit unfair. In fact, what kind of monster is Koko? From what I've seen, she has small marks on her face and hands, perhaps for the rest of the body as well. And of course, her hands are not normal, specifically her fingers. As far as I can guess, her true form is the one where her hands look like a garden rake. Oh, so she can change the shape of her hands. Is that how she grabbed my hand then? Because she's like, suck them shits back into her arm? Okay. Does this mean that she hides her true appearance to some extent so as not to scare me? Damn, okay. W lady, she not trying to scare the shit out of me already. She kind of did, though. Like, real life situation, I'm beyond sus of this. It didn't take long until Coco's voice called me. The food is ready. We both walked over to the chairs and got ready to eat what Koko had quickly prepared. Oh, do you like it? I don't even know what the fuck you made. I looked at what Koko put on my plate, and it didn't look bad. I took a small bite to taste the flavor, and to my surprise, it tasted better than it looked. Don't be afraid. I haven't put poison in it yet. Dude, what's your issue, lady? Poking fun at me and shit like that. Yet? Yeah, I know your ass giggling. You think shit's sweet. This life or death for bro right now. Don't be delusional, Seiji. It's a joke. Koko's pleasant, hearty laugh echoed through the room. I did not give a pleasant, hearty laugh. I dropped some One Piece. I said, she. I gave some stupid ass laugh. It was something nice to see her smile in such a human way. And do you like it? Oh, sure, it's very tasty. I like it. Thank you for taking the trouble to even give me some dinner. Don't worry, Seiji. It is a pleasure for me to have you here. As Koko told me that, I looked at her plate. It was visibly emptier than mine. Oh my god, she's plumping me up and she's gonna eat me. No. Aren't you hungry? You hardly have any food. I'm fine. I don't usually eat too much. We both kept a slight silence while we ate. You know, some nervousness. What about some conversation starters? Throw some curveballs. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Come on, we get shit moving. Tell me, Seiji, how was the place where you come from? I dropped my fork on the plate and proceeded to answer. Well, it's a small town in the mountains. It was always very calm and safe. Interesting things never really happened. There wasn't much technology either. The most modern thing we had was a car that we used to go shopping at the nearest market. I see. The way you put it, it sounds like a pretty nice place to grow up. Yes, it certainly was. Me and the rest of the children used to play in the streets without worrying about anything else. The only dangerous thing was a small, leafy forest on the outskirts of the village. Our mothers used to scold us every time we got close, in case we got lost out there, since some children said that something could catch you. The adults, however, said that it was only a wild animal. It's normal for a mother to worry about her children, right? I took the cutlery again to finish my dinner. After asking Koko a few man, I wish they would have told me what she made. Like it sounds like she made like some kind of fucking some schlop. They just go crazy. I'm eating the green schlop off the plate and I'm like, damn, bitch, you cook like that? Like, I wanted to hear exact shit. I wanted her to come in and be like, I just made you Ight I Wagyu dipped in duck fat oil, breaded with panko kernels. Like, I'm trying to hear some craziness. Okay, so we're asking her a few questions. And what about you? How was your childhood? Have you always lived here in the city? What happened to our fucking mental of like, maybe we shouldn't dig too deep? There seems to be some problems. Me, as a child, I did not live here. I lived in a place with many trees near the city. Oh my god, she's literally like a dryad. I grew up alone with my mother until she abandoned me. Oh, I'm sorry to ask you things I shouldn't. No, don't apologize. Among beings like us, it is normal for these things to happen. Sometimes our primal instinct overrides our rational one. There are so many red flags in the things that this lady keeps saying. Like, it's very like, and she could just be fucking with us. But like, I'm getting the vibe of like, I haven't seen Beastar, so I can't say for sure, but like, kind of like their primal thing taking over. Like, I feel like at some point, fucking the blood moon gonna hit, and she gonna be like, and fucking thrash on me, suck my blood up, suck me dry. Pause. By the way, Koko, what kind of, well, being are you? Let's say I'm a kind of spirit. Also, oh, okay, that's cool. I also saw that your fingers can return to a normal shape, right? Yes, I can keep this shape as long as the previous one, but you know that my true appearance is not exactly this. So, are you afraid of my hands? When I found you in that tunnel, you were trembling with fear. No, I coughed to clear my throat. You know, that owl was holding me tight, and I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I wasn't scared by your hands or anything like that, really. Alright, cool save, totally smooth. I see. And what were you doing in that tunnel, Koko? I was just coming home and listening to that weirdo Hugo. Hugo? Is that his name? I do not know, but since he makes those little sounds, I tell him Hugo. He never seemed to complain. I let out a small laugh at her comment. But I think it's time to pack this up and get ready for bed, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Let me help you. Oh yeah, clean up the shit. Thank you, Seiji. You're so sweet. She really giving me that like That honey, that sugar, you so sweet. She giving me that like really warm, home, welcoming vibe, teasing me, playing around. She seems nice, but I'm still not letting my guard down. I get a chance to bounce, I'm out this bitch. The two of us set about clearing all the dishes from the table and the kitchen. While you finish cleaning that plate, I'll go make up the bed, okay? No problem. Koko went to the bedroom as I squeezed the sponge and felt the water running through my fingers. I noticed a detail. I've only seen one room. I guess I'll sleep on the couch. I'm not complaining at all. You know that's not how this is gonna play out. Come on. After all, Koko is behaving impeccably with me. I must think of a way to thank her. This could go a lot of different ways. I'ma get this dude to plop his ass on that couch expeditiously. The bed is ready. You can go to bed whenever you want. I'll go take a little shower. And don't worry. Now, when I'm done, I'll get another bed, so you can use that one. Oh, thanks, Koko. I saw Koko out of the corner of my eye crossing the hall to the bathroom. I guess that's all for today. I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Too many strong emotions for one day. I went straight into the bedroom to find my bed, just as Koko instructed me. I don't know. Damn, the whole crib is like really tidy. It's crazy. I guess this is where I'll sleep, but I don't know where Koko will do it. I still think it would be better if I slept on the sofa. Lay down on the bed, totally exhausted, thinking that at least I would rest for a while until Koko got out of the shower. Okay, my predictions, he's gonna pass out, wake up middle of the night, and she's there. And he's gonna be like, what are you doing here? I closed my eyes and looked back over the day, and everything that had happened in such a short time. Get ready. I'm in a pretty big bind. I feel trapped in this place. I certainly understand the not fit for humans thing now. Koko? I wonder what kind of person she is. But as kind as she seems, she's still a monster. Okay, well, you know what? I was going to give him a whole fucking speech just now about like, well, you're not supposed to judge her just because she's a monster. I've been doing that the whole time. I've been like, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here. But no, I've been judging it because she's a stranger, not because she's a monster. But no, because the monster part, because I think she's going to kill us. You know, I'm not necessarily as straight to that with a person as I would be a monster. Fuck the double standard. Ugh, right? Oh my god, did you hear that? Suddenly I heard the light go out. Koko? Oh my god. I got no response, despite hearing footsteps in the room. I opened my eyes. Alright, let's see a purple. Let's see a purple. I called it. Oh yeah, so she does have cracks more along her body here. The hair kind of fired. I'm fucking with the bangs. Them shit's tough. As my eyes adjusted to the darkness, I could discern the female figure of Koko. She wasn't in her human form. I could see the silhouette of her elongated fingers like branches on a window. The shadow she cast could be enough to scare a child. Good thing we not a kid. Hey, Seichi. Despite the darkness, the brightness of her eyes was so intense that it was enough to feel how it pierced my soul. She got like the black hole eyes and shit stuff. Seichi, are you awake? Koko? Why did you turn off the light? Why else? To sleep. There's only one bed. Oh my god. Actually, I was going to ask you, but I got up awkwardly off the bed. I'll go sleep on the sofa. Sorry. No, Seichi. Did she push his ass back onto the bed? That's crazy. I could feel her long fingers gently digging into my skin through my clothing. Man, what the fuck? Get the fuck off me. He's laying there and I want him to spring up off the bed like Kratos. He's like, I am the god of war. Koko pushed me against the bed. I was scared as I was mentally blocked from knowing what to do. Mentally blocked from knowing what to do? What are you talking about? Seichi. Yes, Koko? I opened my eyes again after the blow. I don't want you to sleep on the sofa. In fact, I don't want you to sleep out of this bed. Alright, can Seichi take a hint? Can Seichi take a hint? What's more, I don't want you to go far from it. Dude, I just met you. This is very fast. Alright. But my head was spinning. What was going on? Why was Koko doing this? Was she going to kill me or do... Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid. Yo, give me an option. Let me pilot this. You were trembling. Koko, with strength, gave me a deep, warm hug. Oh, that's nice. I could see how the shadow of her hands looked like spider legs on the bed, and that disturbed me. Are you afraid? Of course I'm scared. I haven't stopped seeing monsters since I got to this damn place. You don't have to fear anything, Seichi. Koko pressed me against her chest and held my head so I wouldn't move my face away from her. Don't be afraid. I I will protect you, darling. Oh my god, dude. Her addressings, bro. She hitting us with the honey, the darling. I don't think she said sugar, but come on, man. She sugar spicing everything nice. Koko? My strength began to fade quickly. Sleep well, Seichi. I cannot hold it anymore. I fell into a deep sleep and woke up the next morning. Let's see. I'm interested to see how Seichi's gonna kind of navigate this now that he's had this experience. I mean, like, because you can only fucking be like a monkey for so long. Like that, like there has to be like a level of like clarity where he's like, hey man, I really appreciate you. Hey, hey, let's work. That was I'm trying to see Seichi cook up here. But, dude, I fear for his safety. I'm torn between the decision of letting Seichi, like if they give me the choice, I think I'm leaning still to just, I'm getting Seichi the fuck out of there. I'm dunking his ass out of here. But, you know, if the option, I don't know, I gotta let her sway me some more to let Seichi rock out with this. Koko? Hi? I was slowly beginning to regain my consciousness. Hello? Koko? Is anybody there? Suddenly the door opened and Koko appeared. What's up, Seichi? Have you woken up already? Koko. Koko looked at me as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened yesterday. What happened last night? Last night? You were just tired and scared to death, so I decided to let you sleep in my bed with me. Is that how she sees it? It's true that I was scared, but I didn't do anything to you, did I? No, in fact, I was able to rest. So what do you say we go for breakfast? The food will get cold if you don't get up. I got out of bed, somewhat dazed by what had happened last night, and Koko walked me to my seat. I sat down in my chair and Koko started to serve me my plate. Here you go, darling. I made it especially for you. I hope you like it. Thanks, Koko. Seeing the plate full of food, which looked good, I felt that somehow she went out of her way to please me. Come on. Come on. Her accent gets like really heavy. Eat. Yummy. Gobble that shit up, brother. I started to eat while my head was still spinning about what happened yesterday. However, since I'm still in one piece, if she didn't hurt me, I guess I shouldn't be misjudging her. After all, she is protecting me and being very kind. No. Seichi, don't fall into that fault. This is a monster freak. I'm capping. Hey, Seichi. Yeah? I have to go run some errands. I'll be out for a while. Would you mind staying here alone? What happened to getting me out of here? But yesterday you promised me that you would accompany me to say thank you, Seichi. Thank you, my dog. Not getting caught up in the subtleties, the niceness. You tapped in, Seichi. Yes. I'll do it when I get back. Okay. Oh, no, dude. Because now she's going to take extra long when she leaves. She's going to get back. And then she's going to, oh, it's too late right now. Is she coming back with fucking morphine? I don't know why she would bring more. She gonna fucking chloroform my ass with a rag. I'm gonna wake up strapped to the bed. She could be like, it's coming like Diddy with baby oil. I'm gonna be like, ah! And then the credits are gonna roll. I called it. I gotta get Seichi out of here, bro. And don't you think it would be safe for me to go out in broad daylight? The way I got here, there shouldn't be much of a problem. No, absolutely not. You know what? I like it if she's like, no, like out of nowhere. Absolutely not. Koko witheringly cut me off as I spoke. You must not leave here, or some evil monster might hurt you. Trust me, and nothing will happen to you. After saying this, a knock was heard behind the door. I'm coming, 1 second. Do you mind clearing the table after you finish your breakfast, Seichi? Of course, do not worry. Fine, thank you, dear. She's very, very possessive. Koko got up from her seat and went straight to the door. It's the owl, imagine. I continued eating my breakfast, but I couldn't help but glance at who or what might be coming to pick up Koko. I was curious as to what would be waiting outside. If it's the owl, I'm running away. The door opened. Oh, that thing is crazy looking. I like that. This is a giant fucking bipedal mantis. I thought it was a grasshopper. That is a mantis. Oh my goodness. It's literally the dude from Kung Fu Panda. Holy shit. I could see the very tall and slim silhouette. It was some kind of bipedal mantis, or so I thought. Just looking into his dark eyes, I felt totally threatened. My survival instinct kicked in. I couldn't say a specific reason. It just froze my blood to know that I could be at the mercy of such a creature.
Koko, what should go now?
Wow, is it that late already? Excuse me, I'll get dressed and catch up with you. Go ahead without me.
Yes, Koko.
That mantis had a hard time speaking in an understandable way, although Koko seemed to understand him. Maybe she was used to talking to it.
Hey.
Hree? Our eyes met, and I froze in fear. Do you mean him? Koko turned around and flashed a gentle smile at my side. He is a guest. The mantis made a noise in response and backed away from the door. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going to change my clothes for a moment. I nodded as I composed myself from what I had seen. Alright, let's book it. Let's go. A few minutes later, Koko left the room again. Oh, same fit as yesterday? Or maybe she just has a closet and it's all the same outfit, like 7 different ones for each day of the week. Will you be a good boy and stay here waiting, right? Whoa, what the hell? What the fuck, man? Seichi's like, I am no good boy. I am the god of war. I won't be long, so don't be impatient. You've seen what awaits you if you walk through this door, haven't you? Chad, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, fine. That's what I wanted to hear. Koko came up to me and gave me a hug. Oh, and don't look out of the windows too long either. Someone else might see you. I stayed silent and Koko left. Before I could digest all of this, I heard the click of the latch on the doorknob. I was definitely locked in here. What? What do you mean she locked? Is there not a lock on? Is it not a normal door? Can I not fucking unlock, take the chain off and get out? Listening to that sound, it was like listening to my sentence of imprisonment. Okay, yeah, so she's captured us. And what am I supposed to do now? Just wait? I grumbled between those floor walls. I can't stay here doing nothing. I must think of something. But what could I do? Well, I mean, these both aid to the same thing, do they not? Think of a way to escape, check the surroundings. Yeah, let's think of a way to escape. I think the sensible thing to do is get out of here. It's easy to say, but I can't help but remember what's on these streets. That should be motivation to get the fuck out of there. But I can't sit idly by. There has to be something, anything. I think the most sensible thing is to start by looking for a logical way out, like windows. I went to the window and looked quickly outside. I didn't want many of them to notice my presence. It was too high to jump. Climbing down with a rope might be an option, but clearly I don't have one. Another option. The door. I ran over and looked at it. It was locked and would not. Wow, would you guess it? I didn't expect anything else either. If Koko doesn't let me go, I'll have to manage to steal the key from her. Jesus, we are in a shit situation. I am completely blank. I don't even have a phone to call out. What am I supposed to do? I started to give up and looked around the kitchen. Suddenly, I heard movement outside in the hallway of the building. I went to the door to listen as much as I could. They're like, I can't even understand it. I heard knocking on the neighbor's door. Come on, open up. Oh, not that voice. It was a female voice. Apparently, it didn't seem like it came from something in a terrible way. Where did I put the spare key? Just stay listening. I'm gonna ask for help. Should I get her attention? I'll risk asking for her help. I have no better option. I mentally prepared myself for the worst. Hi, anyone there? Hello? Are you okay? Hello? Are you busy? I need your help. No, I'm not busy, but what's wrong? Are you Koko's friend? I am or not. I don't know. The thing is, I can't get out of here. Get out? Exactly. I'm a human. I got lost in the city yesterday, and now Koko's locked me up here, even though she promised to escort me to a safer place. I know I'm asking too much of you, but please help me. There was a small silence. Tell me, what's your name? My name is Seichi. Okay, Seichi, calm down. I'll help you get out of there and get rid of Koko. Do not worry. Wait, what? And get rid of Koko? She's talking like a Steam customer support right now. What the fuck? Koko's been handled. I took her out. You won't have that trouble anymore. Do not worry. But first, you have to keep your distance from her. She can't be trusted at all. Really? So my suspicions are correct? Is she plotting to do something to me? She's probably holding you there to eat you or who knows what. Understood. Oh my god, she's literally a baby oil monster. She's gonna come out the bathroom with baby oil. We have to find a way to get you out without alerting Koko, or else who knows what she can do to both of us. What do you propose? I myself will accompany you to the safest exit or place, but until then, I think I hear footsteps nearby. Seichi, I will get back to you, and in the meantime, I will think of a way to help you. Wait a sec. And then Koko comes back. Hey, hang in there. Okay. The girl on the other side ran away. Koko's coming. I have to get away from the door. I didn't even have time to ask her name. I walked away from the door and sat on the chair while appearing to be bored waiting for her. How crazy would it be if Seichi just stands in the middle of the hallway, drops his pants, spreads his ass, and she walks in. She's like, oh my fuck! She like jump scares her. So Koko is not to be trusted after all. She will hurt me. Here she is. Seichi, I'm already here. Excuse my little absence. Have you missed me? Imagine she actually walks me back and I did all that for no reason. Hi, Koko. Have you done what you had to do? Yes, darling. I had work-related issues today, but I said I'd take the rest of the day off. So can you take me to where I belong now? She's like, it's too late. Where do you belong? And where do you really belong, Sage? Yo, she's so possessive, bro. She pulled up to me like a little dog on the fucking street and took me in, and now she's trying to like fucking keep me. Well, the answer's more than clear, don't you think? She's like, I know what answer is more than clear, but are you gonna give me the answer I like? I know, but does that mean that here, with me, you couldn't have a place? I wasn't quite sure what she was referring with that, come on, Seichi, lock in. I mean, you've seen that I'll have no intention of hurting you. What, do you think so? Unintentionally, I stayed silent and unable to deny it. Why don't you want me to go? I do want you to leave, if that's what you want. But I don't think that's a good idea to do it now. And why not? You haven't had lunch yet, have you? And until we find our way back, it could get dark and dangerous for you. What do you mean by finding the way back? Didn't you say you knew? Yes, I know, but what assures you that we do not encounter problems along the way, and we have to take a detour or something similar? Dude, you are full of shit. I think the safest thing for you is to stay here with me for a couple more days. No, bro. And after that? Huh? My tone with her was beginning to be one of noticeable anger and annoyance. While you wait here, out of harm's way, I'll find a quick and safe route for you, I promise. You must trust me. At that moment, the words of the woman from earlier came to my mind. Don't trust Koko. It's okay, you win. I'll wait, but don't take too long, please. I won't. Trust me, it's a promise. But you promised earlier, you fucking liar. I chose to agree with her and follow the advice from before. Pissing her off or making her suspicious of me wouldn't be a very smart idea. I guess the most sensible thing for now is to wait for that girl to help me in some way. Or I can think of some other way, of course. Hey, Seichi, as a reward for your patience, now I'll make your lunch, okay? Sure, thanks, despite everything, Koko. You're welcome, darling. You just rest and relax. Koko went to the kitchen and began to prepare lunch. I sat for a while on the sofa, watched a bit of television, but I decided to go back to the bedroom to lie down. Koko, I'll lie down for a few minutes while you're finished cooking. You don't mind, do you? Oh, of course not, Seichi. Go. I'll let you know when the food is ready. Do not sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to get some rest. What? I get what he means by it, but another way of reading that is fuck. I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going to go sleep right now. I got up and went to the bedroom, closing the door behind me. There's a window I can jump out of. I lay down and began to wander a little in my thoughts as usual. Maybe after all, I will fall asleep for a while. Because she literally told you not to fall asleep. Are you fucking a monkey? Seichi. Hey, I don't know who said that shit. The owl? What? Oh, that day. You are not afraid. That day when I was a child, I got lost in the woods. You should fear me. I still remember it. I found a girl crying, lost like me. After all, I wonder if this was Koko. That'd be interesting. Perhaps that encounter was a stroke of bad luck. What is your name? Or maybe it was the opposite. You and me someday. Dude, it might actually just be Koko. Faded love story. Young Seichi was like, I will marry you. She was like, really? Alright. Seichi. Hello? Where does that voice come from? The wall, Seichi. Oh wait, is this the other girl? The wall, Seichi. I opened my eyes and stared at the ceiling until I was done waking up. Why did that memory come to my head just now? I feel like I forgot something. Was the voice from before also part of the dream? Seichi, the wall. The wall? I approached and put my ear on it. Seichi, it's me, Miraku. But it's probably Moroku, not Miraku. I mean, let me not read it like a fucking idiot. I'm reading it wrong by saying Moroku anyways. Moroku, are you the neighbor? Sorry, I was half asleep. You know what fucking Moroku's getting? Yes, I'm Moroku. I'm Moroku. I forgot to tell you my name before. Sorry, Seichi. It doesn't matter, Moroku. After all you designed to help me and listen to me, you don't have to thank me, Seichi. I just do what anyone would do. Don't you think? Anyone is a very vague word, considering that surely more than one would want to devour me in this area. Listen, today I'm going to visit Koko to see you so we can assess the situation and how we can make your escape. Today? Thank you, Miruko. Miruku. And I'm sorry you have to bother or even risk yourself because of someone you don't even know. If you can get out of Koko's ugly long claws, you'll have a chance to thank me. Until then, hide from her and let everything go as normal. If we need to talk, we'll do it this way. See you later, Seichi. Wait, she leaves again without giving me time to add anything, right? Well, I'll heed her words and wait for her to come visit Koko. Oh, shit, you instantly said, oh, were you saying something, fuck fella? What's up with me, honey? Oh, hello, Koko. That scared me. Almost caught us talking through the wall. It was nothing. I was just talking to myself. The feed is almost ready, so you can go to the table now. It won't take much longer. Okay, Koko. Thanks for letting me know. Koko made a friendly face and went back to the kitchen. I followed her after a few seconds. Oh yeah. Come on, sit down, dear. I pulled out the chair and sat down at the table. I watched as Koko went from one place to another while she cooked and put away the dishes until she finished. And here it is, a delicious dish to replenish the necessary strength for the rest of the day. Come on, eat. Ah, thanks. It didn't look bad as usual. I took the first bite and it tasted pretty good on the palate. Quite tasty, Koko. I didn't know you were such a good cook. Thanks, honey. I've always been good at cooking, even if it doesn't look like it because of my hands. Well, you're doing great. You're a box of surprises. Koko gave a little courtesy laugh, and we continued eating with our eyes on our food. Her eyes were on me. Oh my god, her food. Ask about Miruku. Talk about anything. Yeah, I think we don't ask about her. Because she's gonna be like, how do you know? I should break the silence. What can I say? Yeah, let's just anything else, dude. Come on, let's not be an idiot. Hey, Koko, and what do you usually do in your day-to-day life? I'd like to know a little more. Know me more. Well, there's not much more to tell about me either. I arrived here some time ago, and I'm still adjusting a bit to this place. It's not much like where I lived before. After all, I didn't live with as many monsters around me as I do now. Weren't there more monsters where you were before? There were. I myself was one of them, but they were not nearly as many and in such different forms as in this area of the city. And we don't always get along like you humans will. What are you talking about? For example, how to say it? There's a neighbor named Miroku who, ever since I got here, never gave me a good feeling. Did you know? Me when I give the expert answer and don't bring her name up for some reason? There's something about her that I don't like. Her aura. Better forget it, honey. Do you like what I prepared? He literally said you did, man. Sure, you're a great cook, Koko. What do you mean by a strange aura? Koko and I continue talking about more banal topics while we ate, or banal topics. Hey, honey. When I was cooking, I was thinking. I hear you. You have no one else to ask for help or turn to, right? No, I have a lot of people, actually. They were probably looking for me right now. Yeah, it's probably like it'd be a really big, don't lie, Seichi. Or lie, Seichi, I don't know. It depends on what your answer is. All the people I know are probably still in my town. I can't contact them. No, you fucking idiot. Oh, what a fucking... Seichi, what are you doing? So you don't have anyone to turn to. What do you do when you get out of here? Well, the truth is, I hadn't really given it much thought. I guess I go home and sort my stuff, then look for a job while I hold on to my savings that I brought with me. Koko finished eating and pushed her plate away. I know you'll be scared, but in case, why don't you let me be your friend? My friend? Yes, your friend. Koko's tone seemed to change to a more serious one. I was thinking that if you're alone, I could help you, Seichi. Help me? How? However, to help me by holding me back like this, I don't know if I want more friendship with her. I've always been alone since my mother abandoned me, and I know what it's like to get to a place you don't know without having anyone to guide you. I could help you, Seichi. I want to be your friend. I want to be by your side and give you a safe place here with me. With you, well, I hadn't stopped to think too much about it, and I really thank you. Seichi, Koko cut me off before I finished formulating the last words. You don't need to answer now. I just want to leave it on the table, and that you keep in mind my desire to be there for you. Monsters like me have high sensitivity to be able to read the aura of people, and I know that you are different. Yeah, whatever, bro. I know that you and I look alike. I know. I've always known it. Well, it's time to clean up the dishes. Here, stay here this time. I'll take care of it too, honey. Koko got up and started cleaning the table. Or clearing the table. What was all that about? Sometimes Koko confuses me too much. At times she seems hostile, that she's hiding something. Another time she almost seems like a being of light. I stared at Koko, but decided to ignore her comment and go up to help her. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Seichi, honey, I told you, I don't need help. It's the least I can do to thank you. I grabbed one of the plates and started washing it next to Koko. You already do enough, even if you don't know it, Seichi. Me? Koko covered her mouth to give way to a small, warm laugh in response. We were washing the dishes when, hey, Seichi. Before she finished the sentence, someone knocked on the door. Here we go. Miroku. Koko, are you there? It's Miroku. Wait. Koko went to the door and removed the latch from the lock to open it. Hello, Koko. How are you? Hello, Miroku. What brings you here? It's not normal to receive your visit. You see, today I lost my keys, and before that, can I come in? Come in. Koko did not seem very enthusiastic. Oh, I don't. That's a lot of eyeballs, man. I don't fucking know about this one. Dude, she also packing heat? What the fuck? Jesus Christ, bro. Wow. In that voice came a woman. Her whole body looked normal, but her face. Who is he, Koko? He's an old friend I met yesterday, and he stayed the night. Wow. Looks like you had a nice reunion. Nice to meet you, Miroku. Although I tried to be cordial and not raise unnecessary suspicions in front of Koko, the truth is that I found it difficult to keep my eyes on her face. Okay, you pervert. No, I know that's not the reason he's not looking at her face, but still. Likewise, boy. What's your name? Seichi. Nice to meet you, boy. I could take good care of my Koko, huh? Miroku, why did you want to see me? Oh, it's true. I lost my keys today, again, and seeing as how clumsy I am with that damn door, I wanted to give you this. Miroku held out her hand and handed Koko some keys. They're spare keys in case I lose mine again. I hope you don't mind keeping them for me. We're neighbors after all. Sure, no problem. Anything else? That was it. I'll leave now. Nice to meet you, Seichi. If you need anything else too, just let me know, eh? If you're still around, I'll drop by again for tea and chat. See you later. Before she left, Miroku locked her gaze on me, and I flinched for a second. It was a second, but I could feel something in her eyes that I couldn't explain. Which ones? He's like, oh, the top left one, the middle right, eye 3 and 6, they're looking at me a little funny. Oh, I want to see what she looks like when she's blinking. Like, I wonder if they all blink at different times. That'd be freaky. Would it be weirder if they all blinked at the same time? Miroku turned around and walked back the way she had come. That girl, I don't know what she was thinking. How does she mean with come back for tea? She was a strange girl, without a doubt. Koko seemed noticeably annoyed by Miroku's presence. There was some friction between the two. Anyway, I'll go take a little shower to freshen up. You don't mind, do you, darling? No, not at all. Now I'll finish cleaning the dishes. Thank you, honey. You are a charm. She's so, fucking... She loves buttering me up, bro. I went to wash the dishes, and she went to the bathroom. Gender norms flipped. It didn't take long before I was done, and I decided to go to the bedroom again. She's like, wait! I went straight to the wall and tapped a few times. I heard small footsteps on the other side. Seichi, are you? Hello, Miroku. Were you busy? No, I wasn't busy. In fact, I was pondering the options we have. Really? Yes, Seichi. I'll get you out of there, don't worry. I have to go prepare some things. We'll talk tomorrow. Do not worry, she's getting a blick. She's gonna walk up to the door, knock up the pole on fucking Koko. She'd be like, thanks, Miroku, really. Oh, Miroku. I keep fucking up how I'm saying her name. I heard the same footsteps moving away from the wall, and so I did the same, lying on this is a thin-ass wall. Koko shouldn't take much longer to get out of the bathroom, but honestly, I don't know who to trust or what to do. Both urge me not to approach either one or the other. Yeah, they're both very apprehensive of each other. It's a little jarring. It seems that Koko has already left. As I thought about the duality, the door opened. Hey, Seichi. Hello, Koko. How was the shower? Fine, thanks. But before that witch interrupted us, I wanted to continue talking to you. Witch? Sure, here I am. I hear you. Heard. Koko came over and sat next to me. Well, I was telling you before about helping and welcoming you. Yes, I thank you very much for the intention, but I think for now it would be best for me to return home. I know, and I understand that. I'm not going to force you to stay here forever. She says that despite locking me in here. Yeah, come on. But then Miroku arrived, I felt something. Something. What have you felt? Danger. That woman is dangerous. You must not approach her. She could do something to you. Do you think she knows that I'm human? She knows. She wants to have you alone, exclusively for her. Don't you want the same fucking thing, you By the way, what is she? Earlier I also felt something in her eyes. I do not know. As I tell you, she is something similar to a spirit like me, but from the looks of it, she has something in her eye. Which one? In any case, don't stay alone with her, okay? Okay, I'll listen to you. After all, it is my own life that is in danger. Thank you, Seichi. From what I see, I can't take my eyes off you, and I have to take better care of you. Do you want to go back to the living room and relax a bit while we watch a movie? Sure, I'm going now. Koko got up from the bed and went straight to the main room. She was on the sofa, and I sat next to her. She put her head on my shoulder. I could feel her hair fall gracefully over my clothes. And so we spent the rest of the day together, watching movies, chatting, and getting to know each other. In my head, I kept thinking about it all. Miroku, Koko, what are they actually supposed to be? Who is friend and who is enemy? Who lies and who shows their true intention? Since it was getting dark, I thought it would be a time for me to take a shower too. Hey, Koko, how about I go take a shower? Can I use it? Of course. Don't worry, go without problem. I got up and went to the bathroom. Damn, fire-ass bathroom too. Oh my god, the whole crib is insane. I left my clothes on the first free surface I saw and went under the water. There I began to meditate on the best option available to me. Koko, Miroku. The whole thing is starting to bother me more than it should. Why does it have to be so difficult? It's not difficult. I've made my decision already. However, time keeps passing and I am still stuck here. I have to start making a firm decision before it's too late. This is over. Yes, it should be over now. I will make a decision now. What I choose at this point will decide the game telling me that this is it. In neither. What does in neither mean? Do I just run away? Who should I trust? So here's my thing. I don't trust either of them. I feel like the in neither option is so much better than both of these. Right? Okay, first thing first. Saving this, John. Because why not? Let's save it a few times. Just to be smart. Okay, so it's taken us an hour to get to this point. If I'm really breaking this down, Koko is... It just doesn't seem like it's going to be good. Miroku is a bit of a gamble, but Koko doesn't trust her. Claims she can see auras and stuff, but I don't really take Koko's word for shit. I'm going to take the fucking... the path less traveled by in neither. Koko, Miroku. No, I can't trust either of them. They are both monsters. As she herself told me, many monsters cannot resist the primal urge that runs through their blood. I am sure that despite everything behind all those layers of kindness, there is bad intention. My goat, Seichi, putting it down. I have to get out of here already. I don't care about anything else. It's my life that's at stake. Lock in my dog. Let's go. I have an idea. It's desperate, but I'm at my limit. He's gonna get out of the shower and start beating up on him. I got out of the shower, put my clothes back on. The plan was simple. Lock up Koko, take the keys, and run without looking back. On paper, it seems simple and difficult at the same time, but that's the only thing that comes to mind right now. I took a breath. Good. I'm ready. Oh my god, he steeled his resolve. He's in the bathroom, sitting down, meditating under the water. Koko, could you come, please? Seichi, are you well? When I heard her footsteps nearby, I hid behind the door and took a hand mirror from the drawer. What? Oh, he was gonna clock the bitch on the head. Yo, clocking Koko on the head is crazy. I was prepared to hit her whenever I got the chance. Seichi, what happened? At that time, I hit her on the head with all my strength, but with no intention of killing her. Blunt force to the head. My blow hit her head squarely. Her body fell slumped to the ground. Let's go. Thank God she didn't eat that shit like fucking... Oh my God. Dude, we would have been so fucked if she took that and like lived. Or not lived, but was conscious. Her body fell slumped to the ground and I took advantage of those seconds to get out. Dude, I'm handling this guy with maximum efficiency right now. I blocked the door by putting the nearest piece of furniture in front of it. I quickly searched through all of Koko's things to find the keys. Seichi, what have you done? Lock in. I kept looking and finally, they are here. I ran towards the entrance. Oh, we're so good. Let's fucking book it. I bolted the door again and ran. I ran without looking back. Oh, come on, tell me we make it out. Tell me we make it out. I ran and ran. Lots of eyes fell on me, but I didn't care. Fear and adrenaline ran through my veins, as well as my legs, until I stopped to rest on a small path away from the hustle and bustle. I'm exhausted. I need some air. I hope Koko's okay. I didn't mean to hurt her, but what the fuck? What do we have here? A voice emerged from behind me. I was clearly frozen. That could mean my death. I turned. Who the fuck? Are you lost, sir? You know, honestly, I'll take my fucking money with this one. The eyes are the exact same as Koko's, though, and I don't trust that. She looked like a very young girl, and she did not appear to have any monstrous trait. Why are they all women? I don't got enough women voices, bro. Nah, this one's getting the grizzly man voice. Yeah. But don't worry, I'm fine. I was just taking a break. I see. The girl approached. My heartbeat shot up. You come alone? And you're terrified, right? Eureka human and panic. No. Looks like I found the little lamb. Lamb? Yes, you. Oh, I died. That girl, she pierced me with her hand in the stomach. I couldn't take my eyes off her. He was completely immobile. She started ripping my guts out as I lay on the ground. So it appears that Koko was correct. I'm sorry. Wow. I died. That's insane. Hey, that's on him for being a bum and not getting further away. I would have been a track star into the main city. So you mean to tell me that Koko was actually putting in good work and good faith? Now, I know some of y'all might be like, what a fucking idiot. But you have to think about this logically. She pretty much kidnaps bro. Locks him in the crib. Chains him in there like a cage. And then is like, very like, just too nice. Where it's like, I don't trust that. And then the other lady, technically I should have maybe done that route. I don't know. But I just don't trust Koko, bro. I don't. And then the lady that had her exact eyes just mauled me to death. On some fucking Dahmer shit. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I know I said I wouldn't. Alright, I'm gonna try. Damn, do I want to see all these endings? You know what, fuck it. What happens if we trust Koko? As the water washed over my face, I was flooded in tide of doubt. An image came to me. She could have perfectly ignored me. She could have left me there. Or even now, she could have killed me herself. That is a solid point, but that can also be countered. But she hasn't. Almost like that time. Yeah, that is another thing too. She does seem like this person here. Have I misjudged Koko from the start? I don't know, but it's true that she hasn't hurt me in any way. Quite the contrary. Ever since I've met her, all she's done is watch over me. She's made an effort to feed me. She has let me sleep on her own, you mean under? She's let me sleep under her own roof, and she has even allowed me to use the shower. Yeah, I know that doesn't take away from the fact she's locked me in here, and I won't be let out. However, she knows better than I do what this whole place is like. What if she really does it for my sake? I think I have to let go of my doubts and anguish and trust her. I got out of the shower and started to get dressed. Minoku instead told me not to trust Koko, and Koko in turn told me not to trust Minoku. Maybe it's Minoku who intends to rip my guts out, and she was just fooling me like she warned me. Well, decided. Finished dressing and went back to the main room. Koko, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna swear right in that corner. Koko. Hello, Seichi. It seems that the shower has been good for you, right? To be honest with you, yes. This has helped me clarify my ideas a bit. That's great, honey. I'm so glad. So you karma? Of course I am. It's all because of you. You. To me? Why do you say that, honey? Because I have realized that since I have known you, you have watched over me, and you have been very kind to me. Oh dear, you are so sweet, but what else could I have done? Leave my dear Seichi out in the open? No way. Exactly. You could have, but you didn't. That's why I thank you. It is true that I have doubted your intentions a lot, but I will stop doubting from now on. I trust you, Koko. Thank you, Seichi. That means a lot for me, really. Koko's tone seemed serious and pleased at the same time, and for my part, I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. Well, do you want to continue watching television for a while until dinner time? Sure, I'd love to. Dinner, she eats my ass. Oh. Koko nodded with a look of joy on her face, and we both sank into the soft sofa for a long time. Man, this is crazy. They really got me reading, bro. I can't believe I'm fucking reading right now. We spend that time looking at the screen, vaguely chatting about anything between laughs and jokes. I do not regret, for now, placing my trust in her. At times like this, I imagine her charm and friendliness certainly soar. So much so that sometimes I forget the detail that she is a monster. And so we spent the night. We had dinner and everything went on as normal. Lovely news, lovely news. Hey, as long as I don't die, it's a W. Me doing the fucking Kratos running and escaping route got me killed, so. Seichi, darling, would you like to go to bed now? It's getting late. Afraid so. I'm starting to get tired. Do not talk more. Let's go to bed. Wait. Where will I sleep? I can sleep here with me, of course. But having more places to sleep, you don't have to. With me, Seichi. It is already decided. What if someone walks in while you're sleeping and kills you? It would be terrible. Wait, can that happen? It's a possibility, I believe. Anyway, come with me. Koko took my hand and led me into the room. Oh god. Riz! I'll go to the bathroom for— oh shit. Okay, honey, but don't delay. No, don't worry. He's in the bathroom. Holy shit. This is bad, very bad. I know I said all that stuff about trusting Koko, but sleeping with her again. I mean, even though she's a monster, she's still a woman. I can't help but feel uncomfortable about it. Seichi, grow a pair of balls, man. You were able to run away. You can do this too, man. I have faith. There is no other option. There you go. Come on. There is no way. There is no other way. Can you turn off the light for me, Seichi? Sure. I swear we're not gonna— following the little trace of light and my intuition, I lay down on the other side, or on one side of the bed. Are you comfortable, honey? Yeah. All right. And you? Do you need more space? No, but I turned to see what was happening to Koko. It's like a full tree. Nope. Koko was looking at me the whole time. Then the way her bangs are perfectly sitting, not moving at all while laying on the side, is crazy. For some reason, meeting my gaze with her, my heart skipped a beat. Oh, you crushing. But at the same time, I felt in a small haven of peace. Hello, darling. Hello? What's the matter with you? Nothing serious happens to me. Nothing simple. I just want to be close to you. A little longer, that's it. Close to me? Like before on the couch? Something like that. Why do I feel so nervous? I've been with her all day and now I feel like this. Tell me, Seichi, how do you feel now? Now? Well, I'm fine, really. Really? I see you're very nervous. Your heartbeat's a little off. How do you know that? Is it noticeable to me? Or is it your spirit instinct? Nothing of that. My intuition is a woman. Okay, that's fair. I let out a small laugh along with her. I understand. You're not wrong either. I'm a little nervous. Why, Seichi? Is there something that worries you? And then you know what, no. I'm not gonna interrupt this moment. I almost derailed it and went on a whole tangent. I'm gonna stop. No, everything is fine. Don't make a big deal out of it. It is okay, honey. Do you know? Does he know? I made the fucking noise with my mouth just now. My house has always been a cold and dark place. Beings like me, many are hostile, selfish, wild, etc. And humans, on the other hand, are not very different from them, nor among their own species. But now, even this bed feels like a warm, light-filled place. That's thanks to you, Seichi. She does seem like a crazy loner. Like, even the people that she talks to for like work and stuff, it seems like she don't got too many friends. Still don't trust her, but you know, that's besides the point. I don't think it's thanks to me. Yes, it is. It's all for you, because since you've been with me, I haven't felt alone again. Alone? Why do you say that? Don't you have friends like that Mantis Hugo or even Miroku? None of that, honey. This is something different. They and I, we are different beings. You should know that too, shouldn't you? Even you seem different from the rest. Without a doubt, you are a special person, and now you are my special person. Okay. A little possessive, but you know, let it slide. Those words only made my heart race faster than it already was. What was all that about? Koko moved closer to me. Shall we try to sleep now, honey? It's fine. Good night. Good night, sweetie. Rest. She's asleep. I rolled over to try to sleep. For a few minutes, we were both silent until Koko took refuge on my back. All of this had made me extremely nervous and excited for some obvious reason. Yeah, okay, buddy. But luckily, it also generated so much tranquility and peace that I could close my eyes and sleep peacefully. Lovely. I love the piano track they keep using. It's great. And so another day passed while I was still trapped here and lost, or so I thought. No way, is she actually gonna let us leave? I completely misread the situation. I yawned loudly as I sat up in bed after waking up. I realized that Koko was not there. Koko? Where are you? I didn't hear any noise from the adjoining room. How strange. Will she have come out? I headed to the main room. Not here either. Koko? Hello? I didn't receive an answer. I noticed a small note on the table. Seichi, I woke up very early and took the opportunity to go out and do some things. I'll be back soon. Is she just killing people and eating? Is that why she eats so little too? It seems that she's gone out. I guess I'll have some breakfast. I had a small breakfast while watching the news on TV. When I finished, I cleaned up things that I had messed up. And now, somebody knocks the door. Probably Miroku, right? I got a little closer and asked, who is it? Koko's not here. She's gone out. Seichi, is that woman really not here? No, it's out. Good, excuse me. Oh wait, I forgot to do her voice. God damn it. The door opened. Hey Seichi, how are you? Are you still in one piece? One piece? Wait, how did you open that door? Koko's supposed to lock it. Exactly, it does, but look what I have here, little Seichi. Miroku showed me a key in her hand. Do you remember when I came to visit you yesterday? Yeah. Well, it has nothing to do with it. I simply stole a copy from the building's concierge. Wow. Well, it's still impressive, right? But forget that, Seichi. Don't you see? This is your chance to escape with me. Right. What's going on? You don't sound very convinced. Are you worried about that weirdo Koko? Don't worry, silly Seichi. I watched her leave this morning. I don't think she'll be back for a while. It's our chance. To be honest, I didn't trust Miroku. Koko warned me that she was not what she seemed, and now I was alone with her. Tell me, Seichi, do you know who Koko really is? What do you mean with that? Hasn't she told you? You could ask her when she gets back if you don't want to come with me. But I'm warning you, boy, I will not go back one more time. What do you know about her? Me? Can't you see my eyes? I can see things that you don't, and I have seen it all. A big part of me wanted to leave, but the other part of me remembered Koko with concern. Shit, someone go up. Can you hear the footsteps this far from the door? Sure. Perception is my best skill. Tell me, what are you going to do? I think I'll stay here with her a little longer. It's a shame. I don't know what that woman did to you, but we'll see if you think the same when you find out the truth. And when that happens, Miroku came dangerously close to me in an intimidating tone. I won't be your friend anymore, Seichi. Bye. No. Miroku left rather annoyed, but what do you mean by the truth? Is Koko hiding something? Well, yeah, very obviously, but that's when I remembered. Since I've been here, there's a memory that comes to my mind all the time. I wanted to go check if Koko had anything to do with it, but Miroku heard footsteps. She's probably about to come back. Now curiosity kills me. It didn't take long for the door to open and Koko to appear. Seichi, honey, are you awake? How did you sleep? Hello, Koko. She seemed to sense some hesitation in my voice, and her mood turned from joy to concern. You are well. You seem worried. Tell her about Miroku's visit. Ask her direct... Okay, so here's the thing. Well, no, because Miroku's visit happened because we had that whole thing ployed, and that might start a feud between the two. But I could also ask her to, you know what? Call me the Saber. Alright, do I low-key D1 instigate and start a fight? That'd be kind of crazy. You know what? Let's just ask her directly. Fuck it, dude. Well, ever since I got here, I've had this reoccurring dream. I'm sure it has nothing to do with it, but is there something you're hiding from me, Koko? For some reason, I feel like I don't know, something has bothered me ever since I've been here. I see. Tell me, Seichi. You do not remember anything. Remember? I'll tell you everything, but don't hate me, okay? Okay, what's the matter? Koko began to tell me a story, something that I forgot. She was the girl I met in the woods. Do you remember our conversation the other day where I told you that I lived in a forest? Yeah. Well, the day my mother abandoned me, I ended up crying, completely lost in that place. I was totally heartbroken. And it was you, until a little boy bumped into me. That boy, despite being lost like me, calmed me down and took care of me until we could return. But me, being what I am, the adults of the town disowned me. Wait, do you remember, honey? Then you. Yes, I am that girl, and you are the one who saved me. After the adults kicked me out and away from you, I promised to wait for you. All the other monsters I ran into and the people who discovered me, they were all insignificant. That's why I was waiting for you in that place. When the adults said that something dangerous was lurking in the woods, did they mean you? I guess so, but that's what happened. Since then, I've been waiting for you and secretly protecting you. Oh. W, lady, W, Koko. When I heard you were coming to town in a while, I decided to come here before you. And the day you arrived, seeing you lost, I couldn't help but think that it would be the perfect opportunity, the opportunity to meet you again. But you didn't seem to know who I was. Something logical after so long. God damn it, why did she have to be good? Now I look like a fool. Do you hate me for hiding this from you? I really don't know what to think right now. I was having a hard time digesting all that information, but now that recurring dream has made sense. Is that all you've kept from me? Yes, Seichi. I don't hide anything else, I promise you. I feel a bit cheated, but the little lull of the night was over, and it was back to a storm of questions in my head. I felt betrayed, but I couldn't help but think that if Koko was that girl, we had known each other for such a long time. And to think that since then she was waiting for me, it made me feel that despite the lie, I had to be understanding. Seichi, I'm sorry. It's okay. Seriously, don't worry. I guess you had your reasons for not telling me, but you've done it. Koko's face seemed to be on the verge of tears, so I didn't want to worry her more than necessary. Still doesn't explain what she's been doing all day. Like, what work is she doing? Calm. I'm not hurt or angry, okay? Really? I promise. Her face seemed to relax a little more at my words. And if this was all she was hiding, then it was Miroku who has tried to lie to me and turn me against her. Seichi. Koko hugged me tightly. Forgive me. Forgive me for lying to you like that, but I've longed so much all this time to have you with me. I felt so alone without you because I know that you are the only one who can understand me. Koko, I was somewhat shocked by that sudden hug, but I hugged her back. Let me be like this, at least a little more. Sure. Damn. I still feel like this is gonna go poorly. I put my arms around her and we stayed like that for a while until everything calmed down. Hey Koko, tell me, where did you go so early today? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I've been looking for a relatively safe path for you. A path? Yes, a road that fewer demi-humans pass through. Although the safest thing is that I accompany you for what may happen. And I'll be able to return to the human part of the city without problems? Could be. It all depends on what you want to do from now on, Seichi. Whatever I want to do. Yes. Do you remember my proposal? I want to be with you. I want to be your support and refuge in this place, but I can't keep you here forever, right? That's why I'll leave the decision to you, honey. To leave or to stay with me. Knowing that I might be back was great news, but somehow I was already getting used to Koko's company. Let's do something. You don't have to give me an answer now. Take as much time as you need throughout the day, okay? When you're ready, I'll take you down that path, and it's up to you to decide if you come back to me or not. Okay, that's fine. I'll think about it. Dude, I'm already so down in the fucking rabbit hole. I might as well just stay. I don't give a fuck about leaving anymore. I've committed to this option. And so the hours passed, the day was beginning to draw to a close, and I was still without an answer to something that seemed so obvious. Why was I hesitating so much if all I wanted to do all along was to get out of here? The day passed in the blink of an eye. Koko said we should go in the early morning, so she suggested I get some sleep before we left. He's like, I don't want to go anymore. As I lay in bed, among so many questions, vague images came to my head. I've been scared ever since I got here, but thanks to her. Seichi, dear, I opened my eyes. Were you sleeping, darling? Yeah, a little, sorry. No, don't apologize. It's what I wanted. You must be rested before we leave. Have you dreamed something nice in this time? Yes, I've dreamed of you, the memories that I have by your side. I understand. I really understand you. I haven't stopped dreaming of you since we met. For me, having you just like this is the best of my dreams, honey, because I love you, Seichi. From the first, damn, already, wow. Well, I guess she's been harboring this for a while, so. You managed to save the heart of a monster, and that is only done by the great heroes of a story, don't you think? And in that story, you are the protagonist with me. That's why now, it's up to you to decide whether to end it or to continue to be it, darling. Koko's words overwhelmed me, but made me feel very welcomed by her warmth. Koko really was a good girl ever since I met her, despite her nature. I can only thank you for everything, Koko. I don't think I really mean that much to you. You always have been. Alright, I guess he said I didn't think I meant that much to you. You always have been, Seichi. But come on, let's go. It's time for you to get up and get ready for us to go, honey. Koko came over and kissed my forehead gently. I'll be waiting for you outside. We both get up. She left, and I stayed on the edge of the bed for a few seconds. So, it's time to make the real decision about a question that I wouldn't have even asked myself before, huh? I stood up and I got ready and left the room, perhaps for the last time. And I'm gonna give him the option of staying. I'm not gonna, I fucking came all this way. I'm gonna commit to the Koko option. I didn't even read what she said. She said, are you ready? Yes, let's go. Before I left, I took a nostalgic look back. I wondered why I felt so unsettled about it. Go. I was finally out of the house. Seichi, come. Koko grabbed my hand tightly. Listen to me. From this point on, don't let go of my hand, no matter what happens, understood? Understood. Well, come on, honey. We walked for a while through the streets. Some strange man or being would stare at us curiously, but nothing more. Luckily, for a while, we did it in silence. You are scared? No. If you're with me, I know nothing will happen. Thank you, Seichi, for trusting me. She gripped my hand tighter and we kept walking. This site is... Yep, it's where we first met. There is not much left to go where I told you. We can continue, or if you want, we can rest for a few minutes. Or do not worry, I'm fine, we can continue. It's fine. A roar like that that time echoed from the old tunnel. I lost my balance from the shock. Without meaning to, I clumsily bumped into someone behind me. Why is it all women? Where my dudes at, bro? Oh. Excuse, did I hurt you?
No, well, it was my fault for being so clueless, I'm sorry.
It was my fault for not looking behind me, sorry.
Do not you worry about anything, boy.
Seichi, what happened? Who was that girl? I just tripped and accidentally hit her, it's okay. Goodness, be careful and hold on tighter to me, okay? Although that girl, she looks familiar to me. Do you know her? No, my imaginations. Forget it, let's keep going. It wasn't long into our hike that we stopped again. We are almost there. Yeah, I can't wait to get to the end of this hike and be like, yeah, I changed my mind. Because that's what I'm going to do. And that's it. From here, you should no longer fear for anything or anyone. You were right. I can see more humans nearby since a while ago. Thank you very much, Koko, for, in spite of everything, taking the trouble to find this path for me and bringing me here. You don't have to thank me, Seichi. It has always been a pleasure for me to take care of you. But now, you have to make a decision, honey. I know. Have you had time to think? Why wouldn't I make this decision before we left if the path was so dangerous? Remember that even if I want you to stay with me, I will respect any decision you make here and now. So don't feel pressured. Do what you want, okay? And don't forget either, Seichi, that I really love you, from the first second to the last. Koko seemed nervous, and to be honest, I was starting to feel bad about having so much responsibility on my shoulders. It was up to me to decide what would become of myself and of her as well, from both. All this startled by an apparent chance, and has ended in this. Perhaps fate is Capricus. Now, all those questions are unnecessary. I must choose my path. Put an end or beginning. Stay with Koko, say goodbye to Koko. I will choose. Well, I'm not even going to save this and pick both because, one, I'm already getting fucking exhausted from reading. My throat feels crazy bad after reading this much. I'm staying with Koko. I'm committing to it, bro. Come on. And my decision is Koko, Listen, Coco's too cool. I think we're good. The fact that she was giving me... Oh, I thought that was like an applause. There were people in the back. They're like, whoa! Yeah! Let's go! No, it was just leaves. I want to be by your side. I don't want to leave you behind. Seichi, honey, are you serious? Yes, Koko. I think remembering who you were and everything you've been doing for me, all that set of things has only made me have more and more appreciation and affection for you. I wouldn't want to put an end to my story with you, Seichi. Koko seemed very emotional, almost on the verge of tears. You don't know how happy it makes me to hear that, Seichi. I'm so happy. So, will you let me stay by your side a little longer? Sure, honey. Now we will always be together, I promise. I love you, Seichi. Me too. I love you, Koko. I almost want to be like, hey, this is really fast progressive or the shit, but she's been watching for a while. I don't give a fuck. Seichi about to get some. Good for Seichi. Good. Well, it's time to go home, don't you think? Let's go. Then we get jumped on the way back. Why the fuck wouldn't I make the decision before? Koko took my hand once more, and together we walked back home to our new home. Later that same night, honey, you know, right at this very moment, here with you, I don't need anything else. All these years of waiting, hoping that we would meet again. God, her voice keeps blending weird. I gotta lock it in. Lock it in. It was definitely worth it just to be with you again. Koko came close to my lips and gave me a sweet kiss. We will never be apart again. No, I will always be by your side forever. Oh, how cute. How lovely. How lovely. And so, my days in this place that initially became chaotic, now, these same days marked the beginning of a new story in which this time I will not walk alone. Despite the risk, I feel that by her side, we will be able to overcome everything, no matter what. Good ending. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Well, that was Koko. I'm not going to do the other endings. I think there's 2 more. I don't give a fuck. We got the good ending, and we got the bad ending. If this game has taught you anything in a lesson, it's that if you are in a situation that seems like someone is holding you abduction style, fucking, I'll help you get home, but we can't leave because it's not safe. That's literally, was the movie Cloverfield Lane? It was the fucking one with, I don't know if it was the name of it. The one where they're in the bunker. Girl wakes up in the bunker and there's a dude in there and then like the big fat guy that always plays like a really good like menacing role. I think he played Pops and like Speed Racer. Like a crazy pull for me here. But that vibe, I got that vibe from this, except she doesn't give that main dude's energy. She's a lot more chill. Yeah, if this has taught us a lesson, it's to trust our captors and stay with them, because they're actually people we've known since childhood and we can rock out with them. And good ups to Seishi. Seems like it's gonna be a good time for him. Good relationship. Maybe. I don't know. I was getting a bunch of red flags reading through shit, but you know, I'll let that be. Seichi is gonna be happy with his childhood love. And that is all. I am exhausted. This was like 2 hours of nonstop reading. I already struggle with visual novels as is, but I was able to get through it. I hope you guys all enjoy it and have a lovely Valentine's Day. That is all from me. And goodbye.